Hold onto your hats, folks, because the tech world is buzzing with seismic shifts. Qualcomm and Samsung are facing a serious revenue crunch as component shortages slam the brakes on OEM production, impacting those crucial handset revenues you count on. And it's not just the big players feeling the pinch. MediaTek is also bracing for a hit, signaling a challenging landscape ahead for smartphone giants worldwide. We've got the inside scoop on how these global titans are navigating unprecedented supply chain headwinds, and you won't want to miss this deep dive into the semiconductor storm brewing right now.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Speaking of MediaTek, Wall Street is taking notice, and not entirely in a good way. Daiwa Securities has just downgraded MediaTek to a hold rating, slashing their price target to NT$2,454. What's behind this significant revision, and what does it mean for the company's future trajectory in the fiercely competitive chip market? We're breaking down the Analyst report and uncovering the key factors driving this decision, so buckle up. But don't count MediaTek out just yet. Despite the market turbulence, the company is exuding an almost defiant confidence in its AI outlook, hinting at not just one, but two, and possibly even a third major customers on the horizon. They're not just content with their dominance in mid-range smartphones. MediaTek is boldly aiming for the premium segment, planning a late 2026 chipset release on a 2-nanometer process that could put them head-to-head with Apple. We're exploring their innovative 5G open resource architecture and how it's poised to lock in customers with unparalleled customization. Could this be the game changer we've all been waiting for? And in a move that defies the broader smartphone market deterioration, MediaTek is actually lifting its 2026 ASIC target to an impressive $2 billion. How are they pulling off this seemingly impossible feat while acknowledging a cautious outlook for smartphones? We're uncovering the surprising growth in other applications that are expected to more than offset any decline. Don't miss a single detail as we dissect these explosive developments. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're the first to know. Major semiconductor players, Qualcomm, Samsung, and MediaTek are bracing for a significant downturn in handset revenues as persistent component shortages continue to impact original equipment manufacturers, OEMs. Industry analysts are closely watching the fallout from these supply chain disruptions, which are increasingly squeezing production capacity and hindering device launches. The ripple effect is expected to be felt across the smartphone market, with reduced availability and potentially higher prices for consumers. Executives from these leading chip makers have indicated that navigating these constraints will be a key challenge in the coming quarters. The situation underscores the fragility of global supply chains and their direct correlation to the performance of the consumer electronics sector. In a significant market development, Daiwa Securities has downgraded its rating for Taiwanese chip giant MediaTek, shifting its stance from buy to hold. The investment firm has also set a new price target for the company at NT$2,454. This adjustment comes as the semiconductor industry navigates evolving market dynamics. MediaTek, a key player in mobile chipsets and other connectivity solutions, will be closely watched as investors react to Daiwa's revised outlook. MediaTek is signaling strong optimism regarding its artificial intelligence trajectory, with projections for securing a second and third major customer in the near future, according to a Morningstar report. Having solidified its dominance in the mid-range smartphone segment, the semiconductor giant is now aggressively targeting the premium market. This strategic push involves a significant investment in high-end chip development, with plans to directly challenge industry leaders like Apple. MediaTek is aiming to release a cutting-edge chipset manufactured on a 2-nanometer process by late 2026, signaling a bold leap in performance and efficiency. The company is anticipated to sustain its considerable market share in mobile SoCs, having demonstrated notable gains against competitor Qualcomm over the past 2 years. However, MediaTek faces considerable challenges from in-house SoC designers such as Samsung and Apple, whose market gains would represent a significant setback for MediaTek. In a move to further entrench its customer base and cater to diverse market needs, MediaTek has also introduced its 5G open resource architecture. This innovative platform promises unparalleled chip-level customization, enabling tailored performance solutions for specific price points and niche market segments, thus bolstering MediaTek's competitive edge in the evolving AI landscape. MediaTek has significantly raised its 2026 target for ASIC, application-specific integrated circuit, sales to a robust $2 billion, signaling a strategic pivot even as the company acknowledges a deteriorating smartphone market. During its earnings call on April 30th, MediaTek leadership presented a cautious forecast for the smartphone sector in 2026. However, the company remains confident that burgeoning growth across a diverse range of other applications will more than compensate for any anticipated downturn in smartphone demand. This aggressive upward revision of its ASIC projections underscores MediaTek's ambition to diversify its revenue streams and capitalize on emerging market opportunities beyond its traditional stronghold.